friends, welcome back to Budgeting Abroad. I am Chrissy, and on this channel I talk about budgeting and cash stuffing and just documenting my journey trying to pay off some debt. So if that interests you, feel free to follow along. I always appreciate anybody who likes or subscribes to my channel. Today we are unstuffing for November week 2 and stuffing for November week 3. And I also have some happy mail to show you, but let's do this stuffing first and then we'll do the happy mail at the end. I should say as well, I did do a whole bunch of cash condensing and moving things around. I just needed to get some money back to the bank. I haven't yet built up enough of a bank buffer. I've only started doing this mid-September and I just don't have enough of a buffer in my bank account yet to have, you know, nearly £1,000 sitting in my binders waiting to go back to the bank. So I needed to take some money back to the bank, and I didn't have time to film. So there's no film, but anyway, watch your ears because I got a lot of change. Right, so this is what we have left over from last week, and if you watched my video last week, you know that I've been on a little bit of a mission to figure out my food shop expenditure. I have £55 a week, which feels like a lot of money to budget for one person and a dog. Yeah, I found I was spending all of it. So I've started last week, I did my little spreadsheet. I've done it again this week, comparing Sainsbury's, Tesco, Aldi and Asda, and then highlighting where it's cheapest. Last week I shopped at 3 stores. This week it looks like I might attempt 4, which feels a bit crazy. I don't know that I'll do this forever, but just for now. But anyway, it did save me £12, I think I had left over. Nothing impersonal, that was spent before I even started the week. My food shop does have £10 left, plus some change, which is great because I was taking literally almost every penny, it felt like. And then petrol, I didn't spend anything, and yeah, it seems fine. So I'm going to go ahead and unstuff that. So we have £30 in cash, and then in change, I've got a £2 coin plus 1, 2, 3, 4. So £5. And then, so what did I say? So that's 35. I mean, that's quite good, isn't it? I think there's some miscellaneous money that I had to use for buying some postage, I think. Anyway, so some of that change will be from that, not all from food shop. Anyway, 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 1. Can't pick it up. 140 in 20s, 40, 50, 60, 70. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 76. So 36.76 is what I had left over at the end of the week, which is amazing. So let's start with our whatever the weather. That is my weekly challenge. I track the weather each day. I need to put it in for today. Today is Wednesday. I feel like I keep changing the day I'm doing this. My reset, really, ideally, is on Friday. Then I started filming on Thursdays so that I could get out and do my shopping on Friday. Now I'm filming today, which, well, I don't think it'll be normal. I think I will normally film on a Thursday. But I'm going to get my nails done, and I needed to get some of this money needs to go towards my nails. Because yeah, it's not filled yet. Anyway, so that's why I'm resetting today. So let's do our weather for today, which it is raining as always. Feels like it's been a very wet autumn. I don't know if that's just me, but let's draw our little rain cloud. There we go. So what do we need to put into this one? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and £8 going into whatever the weather, and that's going towards Christmas. Right, let me see. I do have some change in here. Right, I've got 2 1s, so I'm going to take the 2 5s, swap it out like that, put those in. So there's now £15 in whatever the weather, and then at the end of the month we will put it over to top up towards Christmas gifts. So that's great. It's a nice little saver, this, actually, and I always just use my leftover money. So that works really well. Let's do the change next. Oh, as ever, I forgot my... to get my little change pouches. Right, now I have a challenge in here. No 50p's this week. Is it in this one? Yes, hobbies. There we go. I finished a book for the first time. Feels like in ages. Anyway, I finished The Family Remains by Lisa Jewell. Let's see, red, orange, let's try green. On audio, I got it from BorrowBox from the library. And yeah, I think it's about a 3 stars for me. As in, I loved the first one. It was the second one. It's the follow-up to The Family Upstairs, which was gripping and so good. Totally a 5-star read. So I was really excited to listen to The Family Remains, but I was a bit disappointed, I have to say. Like, it was okay. It just wasn't as good as the first one. So let's go ahead and put £2 in. So I saved £2. It says 5. I probably could have managed 5 with as slow as I'm reading, but normally I read faster. So I made it £2 per book, and I saved that one in here, and then I can use that. Well, my plan was to use it whenever I finish the challenge, but at the rate I'm going, it will be quite a long time before I finish the challenge. So I think if there's a book I really want, I may just come to this. But anyway, I'm enjoying it. It's not that serious. It's just for fun, basically. Oh, I think I got something in my envelope. Let me just make sure that's dry. Yes. Okay. Lovely. Okay, so let's do the change with what's ever left. Yes, let's do, I'm just going to do the change and not the pound coins. I'll come back to the pound coins if I don't put them anywhere. So I've got 4 1p's. I'm just making sure you can see, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 2p's. 1, 2. I put something in the wrong in the wrong one last time. I think it was 5s maybe, or 20s, and I put them in the 2s. Anyway, so it looks like I've had loads of 2s. I haven't, but it doesn't really matter. 10s, I have 3. I have no 5s and no 50s this time, but 3 10s. Well, I rarely get 50s. It's going to take me forever to finish that 50p challenge. Then 20s, I think I have 7 maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4, yes, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Great, that's coming along. I will come back because I'm sure some of the pounds will go in, but I just want to look at some of my other folders first before that. So put these in here. I hope you guys are having a good week, and I always feel like Wednesday is the point when I start thinking about the weekend. I am ready for it this week for some reason. Oh, that's cute. Right, okay. I feel like I've got stuff everywhere today. So nails. I need to put most of this into my nail fund. So this is a little freebie I got from my order from the Queen Bee Makes Bonfire Night Sparkle Mini Saver. So I've been using that because, yeah, I was just using it for my nails, and I did sort of weird totals, but it works for me. So I did £5 per bonfire, or £2.5 per bonfire, so that's 5, and then £2 per firework. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. So I need to put £19 into that. So I'll take that out. So I've got £21 here plus 15 in the bank. So £36. I won't need that much, but anyway, that is saved for my nails, and I'll probably reuse this again. I'll probably leave it in and use it one more time because I didn't laminate it. I am going to save up for a laminator actually, but that's not today's problem. Okay, so what do I have left here? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I actually think the Black Friday sales are coming, and the makeup and skincare that I use always goes on offer. So I think I'm going to put £5 into my makeup. Let me see if I can get some, because I'd like to have just a little something saved, because I know I'm going to want to place an order. Oh, here we go. So so I've got a £5 note. So 1, 2, 3 of those can go back in, and we'll take 2 coins, and we'll leave the other 2 to go into the coin saver, coin challenge, whatever that is, penny challenge. Right, let me just put that into there. Great, excellent. And we'll put £5 into the makeup folder, envelope, wallet. So that means I've got £20 now. Hopefully I'll get a little bit more in there. I'd like to have between 50 and 100, because I tend to, they tend to do really good offers. So last year, like the eye mask that you wear under your eyes that I love, they were on offer for 50% off. So I bought like 6 of them so that I could have them. Actually, it's lasted me, yeah, like more than a year. I still have one container, I think. So anyway, for the things that I can buy that far ahead, most things you can't do from beyond about 12 months usually. Some do 18, but oh, what am I doing? So anyway, I like to save up. Oh, that's a shiny one, although it's not a King Charles. I've not seen a King Charles yet, but look how shiny that is. It's like it's never been touched. Right, so £2 going in, so that is 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, that felt very satisfying to have enough money left over. It felt like it kind of stretched. I think I'm gonna leave my grocery budget as it is for the rest of this year. But I suspect that I'm gonna increase my budget next year by about £5 a week. I think I just need a little bit of wiggle room, and even doing all the extra shopping, like at different stores, it's just prices are going up. So anyway, this is good. This is coming along. I think I should finish this again, hopefully before the end of the year. Great, amazing. Okay, so what am I doing? I am cash stuffing now for week 3. I have already done a little bit of chopping and changing, so I'm trying to use up some of the change in my exchange envelope because I just don't have enough in there. Like, I don't want to have to wait for ages to exchange it. So I've just been taking £5 a week in change and putting it into my groceries. That way it gets spent and it's not just sitting there for ages. So let me just put this to the side. Oh, I don't know why I put that away. I need that. Right, so we have 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 75, 80 pounds that we're stuffing this week. I think I'm toying with, so normally I cash stuff most of my bills monthly, and then I just do my sort of very minimal weekly spends that I cash stuff weekly. But I'm finding that, like, I like the dopamine hit of stuffing the cash into my envelopes and ticking off my trackers. So I've been toying with, could my budget work if I cash stuff more items weekly? So I'm looking at that for January. I won't do it now because November's already started. December, I'm away for like 2.5 weeks. So I wouldn't be able to do that anyway. So we'll see. In January, I might do. Everyone else is like preparing, reshuffling their binders, and I'm loving watching everybody setting up their new binders. I'm resisting. My binders are still new. I've only had them for a couple of months, so I need to remind myself that I can't start over in January. But I can shuffle around my budget, and I can add in some new trackers and challenges and Happy Mail and things like that. So we'll see what we do. What am I doing? Right, sorry, I'm too busy chatting. Come on, Chrissy, focus. So I always take £5 out of my weekly grocery money to put towards week 5. So that's £15 going in there. 15, that's 15, it's £5 going in. There's 15 already in there. And then let's stuff the envelope. So £20. Good. Oh, if I can get it open, there we go. Goes into my petrol, which is probably wishful thinking. I'm slightly hoping I don't spend this week. If I made it a whole nother week without having to fill the tank, it would be great to have that left over, but we'll see. Personal money gets 10, which realistically this has already been spent, but I'm going to leave it in here in case anything comes up. And if not, this really needs to go back to the bank because I made an Etsy purchase. And then the rest, this should be 55, 10, 20, 30, 40. Oh, tell a lie. I must have already taken that money out and put it in the, I must have already put it in because I should have 55 for my food shop. So I must have been having a good moment where I decided I couldn't keep my personal money because I had spent it. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Yeah, that is. I wonder if I did that for week 4 as well then. Did I just take all my personal money out? I mean, I probably should do because I have made 2 Etsy purchases, which means, yes, I've spent. Right, let's put these away. And then I shall show you my happy mail. It's quite a quick one. Right, I've got 2 things to show you. I did place an order, I think just yesterday, from Rosebuds Budgets. It's my first order coming from her, so that's not arrived yet because I just ordered it yesterday, obviously. I was so excited when I saw her little sloths, I think it is, her sloth collection. Anyway, such an adorable little drawing. So I have ordered a couple of those trackers. Because I couldn't resist. So anyway, and then the other thing I have is I have an order from Rainbow Budgets and Plans, which I have obviously already opened. And I did also order a digital download. So this is Save with Sydney. And I saw, I want to say, was it Essex Cash Stuffing? Oh, I should have looked up. Anyway, I was watching someone else's YouTube and they had a savings challenge that looked a bit like Tetris, and I thought it was so cute, and I went to look for the Etsy shop that had made it, and they weren't around anymore, but there were other Tetris sort of savings type challenges. So I found this one. I purchased the digital download. I printed it just so I could see what it would look like. I'm actually going to wait until I get my laminator, and then I'm going to print this on proper cardstock and laminate it. But I thought it was such a cute idea. So basically, you put in a number for every shape, and then you put in a number for a star. And I think the way I'll do it is roll the dice so that you decide which, shape you're going to put in. And then whatever shape you're going to do, then you color the blocks in. And if one of the blocks you color has a star in it, then you save additional on top of that. So I just thought that was so cute. And the way the shop owner did it, you could either print it like this and just fold it in half, or you could print it as 2 individual pieces and then laminate them together. For me, I just thought that looked easier. But anyway, yeah, so I thought that was really cute. I cannot wait to give that a go. But that's going to be a big saver, I think. That looks like it would take quite a while, but maybe it'd go quicker than you think. Part of me thinks I'm crazy for doing this because I'm not very spatial, but I do love the game. So that's why I thought, oh, that's quite cute. Anyway, so that's the first thing I got. Then I placed an order. I think Rainbow Budgets and Plans was having a sale. I think a few of her items were on sale, and I have been eyeing them up for weeks and weeks, and just finally decided to give it a go. Yes, and I've been very excitedly watching as her new shop is taking place. That's so amazing to see. So let's have a look. I don't think I'll start most of these until the new year, but oh man, so exciting. So I got some games. So the first thing she gave is her card with all her details. Then her freebie, which I've seen lots of people do. I'm going to wait until I get my laminator so I can laminate that because that's quite cute. But that's really, yes, I love that. And then I got 3 games. So I have the mini version of Rainbow Geometric, which comes with the 8-sided dice. I thought that worked better for me because my budget is, well, it's modest, but yeah, I tend to do low savings challenges most of the time. So I thought that was really cute. I loved that. Then I got the Rainbow Roller Races Light, which I'm sure that Carrie from Budget with Carrie just finished this, and I'm sure, I'm so worried that I'm saying the wrong names. Anyway, I'm pretty sure that I just saw Budget with Carrie finish this one. And I was sort of gulping when I saw that it was nearly £400 she saved. I thought, oh man, this is going to be massive for me because I don't really fully do save to sink. Like I do just a little bit of money, like about £50 a week. So I thought this is going to take me 10 years, but I just thought that looked so fun. Yeah, I really like the idea, and I loved watching a couple other people who've done this one, so that's exciting. And then the last one I got was the Rainbow Gingerbread House. You roll the dice, you assign the values and then roll the dice. I do love a little bit of a coloring challenge. I think that's really cute. Again, this is quite a big one, and I suppose it could be for, I mean, I guess it doesn't have to be for Christmas, but it's kind of a Christmassy one, isn't it? I'm not going to use it for 2025 because my Christmas for 2025 is just about funded already. As in, I still need a bit, but I already have it budgeted in how I'm going to do it. So I will probably start this in January in my challenge binder to top up Christmas. So I'll do it throughout the year. So then I don't have to hurry through it because I really just want to enjoy it, and it'll take as long as it takes. Oh, there's a spider! It's just a tiny one. You probably couldn't even see it. Anyway, that is what I got from Rainbow Budgets and Plans. So I was so excited to receive that. And then obviously this cute little digital one from Budget with Sydney. Maybe I should do it like that so you can see. So anyway, I'll do that so I can have a photo. Anyway, I hope you guys have a great week. That's all my cash stuffing done. It's always quick when I do these weekly ones. I should be back either tomorrow or Friday with some side hustle money. I've been working hard on all the apps, all the things, trying Vinted, everything I can to earn as much extra money as I can to help towards Christmas. And I think I've done pretty well this month. So I'm excited to have a look at what I've actually managed to side hustle and then to, stuff that into some challenges and other places. So I will be back to do that in the next day or so. So I hope you have a great rest of your week, and I'm sure I'll see you again soon. Bye.